Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm YouTube famous now. Available on iTunes. Okay, so let's just get right into this video. The Anderson Cooper of YouTube, Peter Monn. So let's just tell you, as this, unlike many people, I'm just one person, obviously. One person that does many, many projects. Okay, so what happened was this, was that yesterday I was going to do this video, and I was going to call it Gays in the Super Bowl, because I was trying to stay really relevant to the Super Bowl and the theme of Super Bowl Sunday, but I just wasn't feeling it. And to be really honest with you guys, my channel is about some real shit. So like if I'm not feeling something, I'm just not going to do it, right? I'm not going to just put some video out there with Super Bowl in the title so I get a bunch of views and a bunch of subscribers, because as much as I would love to be the 44-year-old gay PewDiePie with a quadrillion million subscribers at the expense of making some fake content, I'm not really willing to do that. So let me tell you why Super Bowl Sunday sucks for this one, okay? Is that I grew up with a mother and a father that both loved college and professional sports, okay? Like my mother was a diehard college basketball fan. And if you grow up in Indiana or the Midwest, it's kind of like to some degree expected of you. And so, you know, she can, did you ever see the movie Hoosiers? Okay, my mother was an extra in that movie. So anyway, I mean, true story, Hinkle Fieldhouse, Butler University, she was there in her 50s garb. Okay, so anyway, and my dad, I grew up with my dad, like loving football and watching football and the NFL and all that kind of stuff. But I do not remember my father ever teaching me anything about sports. I don't remember us ever like shooting hoops, and I to this day cannot shoot a basketball to save my life. I don't remember us ever tossing a football out in like the yard. I don't remember any of that. And my dad was like a really active dad when I was growing up. I mean, like he and I are super, super close. He's like very, like machismo, but he's like super affectionate, always like kisses me on my cheek and gives me a big hug, and my husband too when we walk in the door. Never had any issues with being gay whatsoever. I feel very, very blessed. But he never taught me stuff like, I don't know if like he just assumed I wouldn't know. Like if you talk to my dad's like, I knew you were gonna be gay at like 3 or 4 years old, okay? You just were not interested in the things that other like guys were interested in. Which is kind of an interesting stereotype, because I think when I came out, like maybe out gay guys were kind of true of that stereotype. Like we liked Madonna and we loved to dance and we all wanted Barbies when we were growing up. I don't know, okay? I did, that's all I can say. But I don't know how much of that is more influenced by pop culture or about reality, because the gay community today is so diverse, you know? I mean, I have friends that have been in the military that you would like, that are super, super masculine, that you would never know were gay in a million years. I have friends of mine that are super, super effeminate. I have friends of mine that are in between. You know, I tend to think that I'm in between, but lean to the effeminate side. And I, you know, for a long time, I really had a huge issue with that, with my voice and everything else. And I don't really care anymore. But like, I feel blessed because I had a lot of gay guys, friends of mine, that were masculine gay guys that would be like, screw, don't worry about it, Peter. Why do you care about your voice? You've got a unique voice. Yes, it sounds a little effeminate, but why do you care? And so I was thinking about this yesterday, and I'll tell you why, okay? Because it was interesting when I came out, because I came out in 1990. I came out on my 18th birthday. And I had known for a while, but I was kind of like, listen, I already had a fake ID. I was going out to the bars, you know, that whole shtick, meeting the boys, and oh God, those were the days. But anyway, and so like I instantly kind of like fell in with this group that was like 6 to 8 years older than me. And then I also had a friend in that group, his name was Greg, and he was like, if I was 8, he was exactly 20 years older than me, okay? I think he was 38 when I came out. And he never tried to get in my pants. He never asked me out on a date. I kind of looked back later and I was like, I wonder why not. Like, I was cute, what was wrong with me? But I just wasn't interested in like a lot older guys. And so, you know, which is so funny because today, you know, my husband is 12 years younger than me. But so I, you know, like he kind of took me under his wing, and like we would go out to dinner a couple nights a week, and he would, you know, like, you know, tell me things, and I would ask him questions. And true story, okay, honest to God, true story, so embarrassing. I can remember having a conversation with him at this Italian restaurant here in Indianapolis downtown. And I said to him, I said, okay, Greg, I've never done it. And he goes, what do you mean you've never done it? And I said, I've never bottomed, Greg. He goes, it's not that hard, don't worry about it. I said, I'm terrified, I'm so scared, it's gonna hurt so bad, right? He was like, don't worry about it. He was like, you need to be more concerned with falling in love, because when you fall in love, that's gonna hurt 10 times better than any bottoming's ever gonna hurt you, right? And true story, had my heart crushed many, many times. But like, I remember like when I kind of like knew it was probably gonna happen, I like called him up and he was like, okay, so do this, do that, take a shower. Yeah, so anyway, it was like, I'm so blessed that I had, you know, like I had that growing up. And it wasn't just like things like that. I mean, it was things like, you know, anything sexual to how do I tell a family member and things like that. And it wasn't just him. Like I had a group of like gay guys that were predominantly older than me that were like, they would call me their little brother, or they would, you know, and he would be like, oh, my gay son and whatever, which today has a totally different connotation than it did 25 years ago, okay? Like today it's very sexual today, but then it wasn't. It was very cute and kind of funny. At least that's what I thought. I was completely oblivious to whatever it might mean. But anyway, so I was thinking about this yesterday because I was gonna make that video, and then I thought, but there are so many gay guys that I know that are A, throwing Super Bowl parties, B, love the Super Bowl, C, love football, D, played football, E, played all kinds of other sports, I mean, and are not just watching it for the Lady Gaga performance, right? And what an awesome thing that in 2017, the gay community, the LGBT community across the board, you know, the stereotypes that my father had with me growing up don't necessarily play into the truth anymore. You know, that like our sexuality is just part of who we are. It does not define who we are completely. Does that make sense? And I think that the pendulum kind of went the other way for a while when I think within the community we were really, really segregated, and now we're kind of like back together again, you know, for like common causes politically and things like that. And so, you know, I think the whole era of, you know, masculine seeking masculine, no, you know, femmes and all that kind of stuff, like, but can't we all come together as a community, which is really, really awesome. So anyway, you can see I just took, this is why I wear a baseball hat, a trucker hat. I wear trucker hats every single day. True story, I was just on my phone today shopping, looking for new trucker hats because I saw this one that I want so bad. Here, I'll show you. So funny who I just pulled up. Jacob Cruikshank, which I'm just going to talk about in just a second on here. So anyway, but listen, let me just show you this hat that I want so bad, right? Because that's what it's all about. Who doesn't want this hat? Hello, that is like the perfect hat for Peter. So feel free to buy it for me and send it to my P.O. box. I love trucker hats of any kind. But anyway, so I was bored yesterday, and so I started like, I made my videos and I was uploading them, and I just started watching this couple. I'd watched them like a week ago, and they're rather new, and their names are Dudes, okay? It's like Dooddudes. And honest to God, I was totally bored with them at first, okay? But I think that they're finding their voice. Like, I think like any YouTuber at first is like completely like, it's just so uncomfortable on camera, right? But like they're totally finding their voice, and it's so exciting. And they did this video, I think I just watched it today, but it's where Zach, who's one boyfriend, and Jacob's the other one. It's Jacob's birthday on Wednesday, so y'all go over there and wish him a happy birthday. And Jacob, I'll try to link these channels below that I talk about. But like Jacob's at work all day long, and Zach goes and like runs these errands and like makes this cake for him. It's adorable, you guys. Okay, it's so cute. And literally in this video, I was like shouting. Do you guys ever do this? You guys know. So if you're new to my channel, what you don't know is that what you don't know is if you don't know what you don't know is a lot. Okay, that's Pee-Pee the dog. But anyway. I am like an uber fan of YouTube, okay? That's kind of my gig, that's kind of my shtick, right? Like I am super, like I love YouTube so much. Like I am obsessed with YouTubers, and I love finding new ones. And so I found these guys, and at first I have to tell you, it felt very scripted, it felt very contrived. But I literally was watching this video today in my car, and I was like, yes, this is what you guys need to be doing. You need to be daily vlogging. Yes, this is it, right here. Okay, you showing what you're doing on a daily basis, because that's what made me fall in love with like Will and RJ at Shep689, and that's what I'm doing on my channel, Peter Vlogs. It's linked below, so if you would like to go see me and my husband talking about our lives, he's starting to get more used to being on camera. But anyway, now I'm like totally like in love with these guys. Like I love them. So then from there, so Zach at the Adventures of Zach and Bede, you guys know Zach Garcia. I love him. He is so sweet. One of the nicest guys in the entire world. He just recently got engaged to his fiance, Alistair. And we talk back and forth, and we become friends. So he's really cool. And so like he had given me some recommendations of Taylor Robbins, and I'm going to forget the other one. Oh, shoot, I just looked it up. He's probably, is it Stephen Doyle? I don't know. Hold on a second. I literally just had this up. I cannot believe I don't have it up. But anyway, he was just telling me these channels to go watch. So I was watching their channels, and I loved them. And then, like, below there was, like, Wiley Phoenix, who is, like, Wiley and his boyfriend Tyler. Well, now, I had watched their videos a while ago. I think not. That's Janis Joplin. I used to be the Janis Joplin of YouTube in 2016, but in 2017, I'm the Anderson Cooper of YouTube. Or maybe the Andy Cohen. I think I prefer to be the Andy Cohen of YouTube at this point. But anyway, just don't call me Cricket from American Horror Story, okay? Everybody says you sound just like that Cricket from American Horror Story, Lindsay Jordan, and you know what? Like, thank you very much. But, I wish I was getting the gigs like he is, paying the bills. But anyway, so I started watching this Wiley Phoenix. And I had watched them a while ago and I kind of forgot about them. And I like legit, like, I was like, oh my God, like I forgot how much I love these guys, right? And so I started following him on Twitter and I tweeted him out and he tweeted me back. And then like I had forgotten, and I'm going to butcher their names, you guys, okay? So just please forgive me right now, Lucas and Jacob, because that's what I call you, Lucas and Jacob. But I hadn't watched in a long time any of like, and I used to watch them back in the day, Lucas Cruikshank and his brother Jacob. And they're both gay, if you don't know. Jacob is about to turn 16. Lucas, or is already 16. Lucas, I think, is like 21, maybe? 22, I don't know. He looks about that age. But anyway, so I was watching this video. Well, I watched many videos. I fell down the rabbit hole of those gay brothers. They are so sweet. And I was watching this video. I should tell you exactly which one it is. Hold on. But I was watching this video and it was called like Who's Gayer or something like that. And you guys, when you're watching it, I'm trying to pull up my history right now. I can just go through here and tell you all the videos I've been watching. Oh, the Stranger Things 2, the Super Bowl Netflix act that just got released. How Many Times We Broke Up by Wiley Phoenix. The Condom Challenge by Wiley Phoenix. I watched like 4 of the, okay. A Cute Boy and His Birthday Cake by Dudes. I love that video. It was so adorable. Okay. Recreating My Little Brother's Cringy Musicals. That was hilarious by Lucas. Who's the Gayer Brother by Jacob Cruikshank. Okay. And let me just tell you, like, this is the most adorable video in the entire world, right? And the way that Lucas looks at his little brother, Jacob, is like I am an only child, but if I had a sibling, I wish my sibling would be that protective of me and that like adoring of me. Like he loves his brother. You can totally tell he does. And it's like the coolest thing in the entire world. They have like the neatest relationship. And I was like, this is so awesome that these 2 gay brothers have gay brothers. I was like, the only thing missing is that they need a gay dad. What? Vogue. I was like, all of them. The Tyler Oakleys, the Shane Dawsons, the Wiley Phoenix, the Lucases, the Jacobs, who else? Oh, the Joey Graceffas. I mean, he really needs a gay dad, let's be for real. Okay, and then like, who else? Who are all my faves? Oh my God. I mean, like, I have so many gay faves. The Dudes, Zach and Evan, I love them. Matt and Blue, but they're kind of like getting up there with the age, so that I wouldn't know necessarily that I would agree with all that. Troy Sivan's. Oh, yeah, he needs a gay dad right here. Troy, let me be your dad. Now I get 10% finder's fee. Okay. But there's so many of them that, you know, I absolutely... Connor Franta. I mean, oh my God, can you imagine? But there is no gay dad on YouTube. There's none. Okay, I mean, Michael Buckley was kind of for a while, but now he's like in a bathtub shirtless talking about wanting to lick vaginas. Okay, he's lost it, right? Like, my gay dad never said to me, well, when I... Did he? No. My gay dad never said to me, like, well, now when I would, sometimes I like to masturbate and think about the vagina. I was like, when I watched that Michael Buckley stuff, I was like, Michael, come on now, pull it in the reins, okay, Michael? There are no gay dads out there on YouTube, okay? There just aren't. Now, there are a few gay daddies that are kind of hot and sexy, okay, we all agree on that. But there are no gay dads, okay? There are no gay dads that will, like, give you advice, tell you how to live your life, pull it together, and say, come on now, boy, this is what you need to do. Davey Wavy needs a gay dad. And this gay dad would say, Davey, you're cute, put your shirt on. Okay, boy, when you're going out to eat, you put a nice shirt on, Davey. He'd be like, I think I'm doing just fine on my own, Dad, okay? But anyway, I love Davey Wavy so much. My husband and I, we interviewed him for our website years ago. And because we have an interview celebrity interview website, and we went through and interviewed all the YouTubers that we love. Trent and Luke, V Squared, I love those guys. I mean, there are so many gay YouTubers. Oh, how did I forget Michael Ritzy? He's my all-time favorite YouTuber of the world. He needs me to be his gay dad. So anyway, I proclaim myself. I know I'm going to get all these nasty comments in the comment section. They're going to be like, who are you to proclaim that? Well, where else are they? Where are the other gay dads coming out to offer advice and round up the boys and go, come on, let's go. And then I need some of these guys to teach me, like, I need Zach Garcia to teach me about football, because my dad, he never taught me about football. So anyway, I think y'all need a gay dad. I think Peter is that gay dad. If you watch my channel religiously, you already know I'm dad as fuck. That's what everybody says. D-A-F, dad. I have the trucker hats that say dad. True story. I'm dad. Everybody calls me dad. Woof woof, dad. So I think y'all should tweet me out, woof dad or daddy, whatever it may be for you. Okay, not if you're under 18. Okay, not if you're under 18. You just say, hey dad. It's nice to see you, Dad. But if you're over 18, you can tweet me whatever you want. No, I'm totally joking. I'm a married man. Come on now. But don't you think that would be awesome if there was like a gay dad on the internet that was like giving relationship advice and all that kind of stuff? I do. Because I love watching all these gay guys, but it's like they need to like pull in the reins. They need to like learn from somebody else's experience. Do you guys have gay dads out there? Do you have that? Like in the drag community, there's drag mothers. But there's no real like gay dads. And I had that. Like I totally had that, okay? Like I had the Peters and the Jims and the Gregs that looked, I mean, I had a Peter that was also my gay dad. That these guys never tried to get in my pants and they totally looked out for me, you know? They were awesome. And I'm thankful that I am sitting here today having made rather good choices in my life as a result of them. So thank you to those guys that came before me. Thank you, and I, pay you homage for paving the road and showing me what it was like to be, a strong, proud gay man. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little different than what I usually do. Follow all of my social media links below. You guys know I'm super active, right? Especially with the Snapchat. I'm like the king of Snapchat. I'm like the gay Snapchat dad, let's be for real, okay? But anyway, and follow my vlog. I vlog every day. Love you guys. Bye.